Set number 2. So the teams that we have for this matchup are Jalapeño Business, which are the owl and the pig, and Food Pun, Dammit, which is the octopus and the narwhal. I really like the characters over in the Food Pun, Dammit. These are the 7th seed and the 10th seed respectively. So, but we'll see, because both of these guys, or these teams, we were kind of unaware of their skill with the game. So who knows, they might be like an incredible surprise, or it might just be a very even match. Let's see how we go. So we're going into Munch Mansion. So I'm pretty sure that's the name of this map. Yeah, Munch Mansion. So the gimmick of this map is that every so often, the tables in the center section move around back and forth. So unless the players are aware of that, there is a chance that they're going to get trapped. So we're going to see how the teams decide to do this. So, ready. And we are off. Okay. So in this map, it is a pizza making map. So one of the two will have to be getting the ingredients and chopping. There is only one chopping board though, so they'll really have to be using their chopping skills sparingly. Okay. So we've already got the blue team getting the plates ready. Oh, okay, so this Munch Mansion variation is a bit different, because in the other one, the column with the plates and the one where the cheese is for the red team right now, they were moving up and down instead of the end bits in each section moving back and forth. So this is still interesting, because it still forces them to move around and changes how they're going to be approaching the kitchen, but to a slightly less stressful extent. So that dough needs to be chopped further. There we go. Okay, so that pizza started getting burnt, but it is ready to be served, it looks like, unless they are... yeah, they're going to put that in. So Jalapeño Business is to a good start. Meanwhile, Food Pun, Dammit, is just focusing on ingredients, and I really appreciate that strategy as well, where they're focusing on chopping and just putting everything where they need it to be, so that they can get all of their orders out quickly, and then get a bunch of tip money. But it looks like the pig or the owl just tried to hand in a mushroom in a plate, which wasn't something that a customer ordered, so definitely not happy about that one, and losing an ingredient and losing a plate that they now have to wash. But otherwise, the blue team, Jalapeño Business, is working on their second pizza, so their approach is more holistic, or I mean more like tunnel vision, where they're focusing on the current order and nothing else. So it's currently cooking. The pig is... no, that's the octopus. Yeah, just realized the UI is on the opposite side of the match down at the bottom. But yeah, so the octopus kind of wasted a bit of time there by just waiting for the pizza to finish cooking, baking. But let's see, it doesn't seem to be much of a problem. But on the other side, we've got the red team who is ready to start handing out 2 orders. Or at least to put them in the oven. So they're doing a bit of a slower start, but let's see if they can pick up the pace before this session's over, because there's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on that clock. But there we go. The red team has served their first plate, and it wasn't that big of a tip because they are taking a long time, but they are now preparing the mushroom pizza, which isn't on the menu, it looks like. So they're about to serve up a pizza. I'm not sure if they're aware, but it doesn't seem like it's on the menu. Yep, it wasn't on the menu, so they get no money off of that. In fact, I think that subtracted them money. So they are now at -2. I didn't know that you could go negative money in Overcooked, but Food Pun, Dammit, is making strides, proving us that they can do the impossible. Yep, grab that cheese, put it on the plate, and send it into the oven. On the blue team side, they seem to be doing pretty good. Like, they've handed in at least 3 orders, and all the dishes are being washed, the ingredients are being chopped, and the pizzas are being cooked up in the oven. So there goes that one, and the narwhal is bringing down the plate. There is a dirty dish over there that needs to be washed, but with 2 available clean plates and 1 minute remaining, it doesn't look like they'll need to wash it, and that they can focus on the other 2 dishes. But there we go, the octopus just washing the little plate. And that pizza's burning! Oh, and now, but the Munch Mansion table host, the ghostly tables, have blocked their path. So that cost them a couple seconds there. Meanwhile, the red team hasn't handed in a pizza since the last one. They're putting in another mushroom pizza, but there is, once again, no mushroom pizza that's being ordered. So they are preparing the wrong food item as it currently is. Yeah, that is another food item handed in that wasn't part of the menu. I'm not sure if the red team is aware that they are serving the incorrect food and losing points. But we have 14 seconds left on the clock. Meanwhile, blue team is just looking pretty fantastic over here. The food pun, Dammit. So these guys are 3 seeds underneath of Jalapeño business. And there we go. That is time up for game 1. I highly doubt that we're going to run it back to the same kitchen because red team really was struggling with those orders and the ingredients. Perhaps they're not very familiar with the pizzas and how to make them, but the blue team just showed a pretty dominant and commanding game 1. Okay. So, time to see where they're going to head into next. Will they run it back, or will they have to pick a different kitchen? So right now, it is up to Jalapeño business to pick the stage. Are we going to Moorish Moors? Moorish Mines, I think that is what this map is. It's time to see what's gonna get picked. Let me just take off my duck hat real quick. Ooh, Cosmic Canteen would be an interesting one. So it looks like there might be an issue with the tournament admin, because I'm seeing that all the lobbies are getting exited out of. Okay. So I'm not sure what's happening here. Controllers disconnecting? So it seems to be a problem with a Joy-Con that keeps disconnecting. That orange one was giving problems earlier, but we'll see if we can get it to work again. But we'll be back till then. Okay, so we are back. Hopefully everything is working again. So this is going to be game 2 of set 2. There you go. So we are running it back to Treckletown. So this kitchen is known for its lack of gimmicks. This is quite an honest kitchen that's going to rely on the player's individual and collective sync. Especially this one, because they're very isolated. There is no possible way to screw up the other team even if you wanted to. You're just gonna have to be great with your movement and your chopping and your rhythm and organization and everything like that. So currently we have Jalapeño Business, the red team on the left side, and blue team, Food Pun Dammit, on the right side. So right now it should be prioritizing meat because meat takes a while to cook. So currently that's exactly what Food Pun Dammit is doing. They're getting those meats up, they're putting buns on the plates. That's good, love to see it. The red team has decided to plate up their first burger. All they need is to cook that meat. But they are prioritizing the burger with the tomato instead of the one with just meat and lettuce. I hope that they aren't just going to make a bunch of complete burgers because that is not what the game wants them to do. So they have set up their first burger, 88 points. We have Jalapeño Business ahead, but Food Pun Dammit immediately catches up to them. So now it is up to both teams to lock in. This one seems to be a bit more even. On the left side, we got the owl, a bit not sure what to do with the plate, but there we go, struggling to wash it in the sink. And now both players are looking pretty evened up right now, except blue team is a whole burger ahead. Because they've just have both players a bit more active, doing more things around the kitchen. Like each one is helping out in, even if it's like one tiny task at a time. So right now the narwhal's gonna wanna have to wash those dishes. Yep, there we go, perfect. For example, on the red team, we have the pig who's currently standing with the pan, not sure what to do when that dish could be being washed, or there could be another meat start getting chopped. So we'll see how we go. But the orders right now are looking pretty interesting. So we've got one plain, one lettuce, and one lettuce tomato each. So the blue team is prioritized the full complete burger and gotten a lot of points. But there we go, red, they're pretty close in terms of pace. But then again, for every burger that is being made in the red team, blue team seems to be making 2. So they seem to be very much faster than the red team in their rhythm and what they're doing. So all that, steak is cooking, it's burning, it's burning. There we go, the pig manages to save it, put it on the plate. Not sure what to do after that as well. Bring the pan back, there we go. But blue team has nothing but chopped patties and a dream right now. But there we go, plain burger ready to be served up. And the octopus is washing the dishes. So blue team's synergy is pretty good right now, but sometimes they do kind of like get in each other's way or just prioritize the incorrect ingredients. So that is something they might have to optimize when they face the tougher opponents later on in the bracket. So tomato, why is blue team getting a tomato? What are they cooking? But they do have the 2 patties already on the stovetops. That one's burning, that one's burning. Careful. Yep. Narwhal wants to just chop that. Just lettuce. So, looking at the bracket over here, for round 2, we've got Sandwich Warriors versus something something. We've got Wet Band-Aid versus Mount Erica Hotel. Halusi versus the winner of this set. And The Bear But We Eat Trash versus Nameless Food Express. There is only 5 seconds left, and it looks like Food Pun Dammit has made a pretty big upset. Seed 10 defeating Seed 7 2-0. Congratulations to Food Pun Dammit. Match.